you didn't have to come all the way down here with me.
Are you kidding? I'm not gonna let my lady wander through a deserted TV studio at this hour of the night.
Well, it's my fault that I forgot my purse and my script. I shouldn't have let spring get me so riled up.
I see it. Listen, you want to, run those scenes you were so worried about?
Max, this is a love scene between me and Lloyd.
Oh, I know, and I can't think of a better place to practice.
We can't practice
yes, we
here.
Can.
No.
Hold it, I need a script.
No. I've got this part memorized.
Oh.
You know, you really are a wonderful man.
Yes, but I do have an ulterior motive. I want to help you win that Daisy Award.
Well, then I guess we really better do some heavy-duty practicing.
Oh, yeah, especially you're going to have such a heavy day tomorrow.
No, I don't. I have a very easy day.
Not anymore. See, I've set up a little photo shoot to help you on your way to win the Daisy. We're shooting in Atlantic City, Megan and Lloyd at the Price Casino.
No. I cannot go to Atlantic City.
You've never done anything for us. Why the hell would I expect you to do something now?
Asa, who was that?
Herb Callison. He says Bo will not be released from Statesville till tomorrow morning.
Hey, maybe it's just as well that Bo's not getting out till tomorrow. Give Sarah a chance to pull herself together. Hell, give all of us a chance to pull ourselves together.
Yes, well, if you two would just reconsider...
Don't start, Renee. We did what we had to do.
Darling Asa, Sarah killed Austin out of self-defense.
Renee, forget about it. It's too late to turn back now.
And if we continue this cover-up and somebody does find out
Renee,
eventually...
we're the only ones that know about it. We keep our story straight, everything's going to be fine.
You've seen Sarah. She's having a hard enough time dealing with this. Now, if she thought that she killed Austin on...
Cord, she will never know. She's going to think that she shot him and he took off. Now, honey, Cord and I buried him in a very remote spot in Montana Mountain. Nobody will ever find that.
Gabrielle! Where have you been? I was just about to have the police come looking for you.
I went to get your money, the $50,000.
What are you talking about? I called Lanford and Tina wasn't even...
But I know she left right after I did, but here it is, okay? I didn't let you down. You can count it if you like.
There's blood all over this. God's name has been going on. You look like you've been crawling through a jungle. This is your blood on there?
Yes, I was mugged.
What?
I was just coming out from Lamfair to get into my car, and this man came up from behind and started attacking me and demanding my bag. Well, so I started pushing him off, and that's when I realized he had a knife. I managed to get into the car and lock the doors and take off, but that's when I didn't realize I'd been cut.
Well, why didn't you run back into the house to get some help?
Well, it wasn't near the house. I had parked further down from the gate.
Why?
I'm not exactly that welcome at Landfill.
I know, but you went there. You saw Tina. Why didn't you park in the
Michael,
drive?
please. I've been through enough. I don't need you grilling me as well.
No, I'm sorry. You called the police, though, didn't you?
No.
What?
Well, don't you do it.
What do you... They have to be notified so they can find the man who attacked you.
Okay. Michael, I didn't even recognize the man. It was dark, and I was terrified, so I wouldn't have anything to tell the police except that this man attacked me for my purse, and I couldn't give it to him because there was $50,000 in it, and then I'd have to explain that. What's the point?
The point is you could have been killed.
But I wasn't.
No, you shouldn't have fought back. Your safety is more important than $50,000. Do you understand me? You and Garrick, you're my life right now. If anything happened to you... You want me to call the doctor?
No, all I need is a nice hot bath.
And a good night's sleep so you can put this nightmare behind you.
I hope that's possible.
Why'd everybody stop talking when I came in?
We were just surprised to see us all.
Oh, you don't have to cover. I know what's going on here.
Tina, darling, I don't know what you heard, but
I didn't hear anything. No, I know you were talking about me. And I bet I know what you were talking about, too. I bet Asa was criticizing me for still being Michael Grand's friend. He was saying that I was betraying the family, but I'm not betraying the family.
Whoa,
I'm just
please,
as upset as everybody else is about
Honey,
Bo, and I don't see why I have to...
Please. We weren't talking about you. We were talking about Bo. He's been cleared.
What?
He's being released from Statesville. No thanks to you.
Asa.
What happened? Did they find the real killer?
Cord, why don't you bring her up to date? I've had enough for tonight, and thank you for everything.
Yes.
Renee?
Excuse me, I want to check on Sarah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Was Sarah staying here?
Yeah, Sarah's the one who's responsible for this case breaking wide open. She found out, and she got Austin to confess that he was the one who framed Bo.
Austin framed Bo? Why? Why did he confess to Sarah?
Well, honey, it's a real long story, and I don't have all the details. I guess, well, she had found out that he was faking this blindness that he thought was coming on.
What?
It's a long story, again. See, Austin thought he was going blind. At least that's what he was making out to Sarah. And then she started to put two and two together, figured out that he was faking, and she also figured out that he was the one who changed the master cylinder of Michael's car. And she was trying to trick him into confessing.
How?
Well, again, I don't have all those details, honey.
Was Austin in jail now?
No. See, he figured out that Sarah was trying to get him to confess, and he got angry and attacked her, and somehow she got a hold of his pistol and shot him.
She killed him?
No. He's not dead. He was wounded, and he got away.
And they're releasing Bo because of what she said.
Well, partially because of that, but also, I guess, at the same time all this was happening, Herb and Rafe were questioning an ex-cellmate of Austin's who witnessed him changing the master cylinder.
Well, did they find Austin?
No, I guess they're assuming that he left the country.
Well, if he's wounded, he can't get very far.
Well, again, this ex-cellmate was saying that Austin had come into a lot of cash recently, so they figured he split.
Did they say where he got the money?
No, I don't think so.
Honey, could we go home? I have something I want to talk to you about.
Well, what is it?
I really don't want to get into it here.
Well, then I'm sorry, honey. I guess we're going to have to talk about it tomorrow because I need to stay here tonight. I'm not going anywhere.
Why?
Because of Austin.
What?
Well, we're all afraid that he may come back here.
But I thought you said that you thought he was out of the country.
Well, we don't know that for sure. I mean, hell, he may double back. He may be waiting in those bushes right now, waiting for us to go to sleep so he can do some kind of a revenge on us. No, I got to stay here. I got to look out after Sarah and Asa and Renee. So I'm going to stay here tonight. You can understand that, can't you?
Oh, yeah, I understand that real well. I understand that you want to help everybody else on Earth except for your wife.
Can we discuss this?
No, we cannot discuss this. I'm not going to Atlantic City, and that's that.
Would you mind giving me just one reason why not?
Yes, because this show is about campus life, not casino life. It's about ivy-covered walls and quadrangles full of students playing catch, not about, well, tacky lights and slot machines.
Roxanne's life is about ivy-covered walls and all those other things. Ruby's life is the tacky lights, the slot machines, and all that. You see, I want the audience to see Ruby's environment. I want them to understand where she's coming from and what drives her.
Wait a minute, you expect me to go down to Atlantic City dressed as Ruby?
That's the whole idea.
Oh,
This is publicity dynamite. We've got Ruby in her low-cut dress, and we've got Roxanne in her little Peter Pan collar. Come on, this is a publicity agent's dream.
No. Why don't we go to Las Vegas? It's great for a remote.
Because Atlantic City's a lot closer. And Russell Price's casino is the perfect place for Ruby. And besides, I know Russell from my days at the Holden Towers, and he heard I was producing a show, called me up, he offered the casino, and he's picking up the tab for the shoot.
Oh, Russell Price is picking up the tab?
Mm-hmm.
What's the catch?
Wait, you know Russell or something?
No, I just assumed that a casino owner would be more interested in raking it in than giving it out.
This ain't exactly something for nothing. I mean, he's getting a lot of free publicity out. This is the way I look at it. It's an even deal.
I don't know. I need to think about this.
No, producers think, actresses act. It's all set.
Max, I need a couple of days to prepare. Now, I'm sure your friend wouldn't mind postponing the shoot a couple of days.
Probably not, but I will. Tomorrow's the day.
No, Max.
Serious about this.
I've always heard that love makes a guy do crazy things, but I never believed it was true till now.
What have you done that's so crazy?
Offered to pick up the tab for Max Holden's publicity shoot. That makes me certifiable. I've never given away anything for free in my whole life.
You're doing him a favor.
Causing trouble between him and his lady is a favor.
Oh, Russell, she's two-timing him. Doesn't he have a right to know? Wouldn't you want to know if I was two-timing you? Especially with a loser like this Marco Dane. Oh, I am so happy that you decided to keep a video camera on this creep. So that I could know what that little tramp Megan was up to. You know what? When I accept my Daisy Award, I'm going to thank you personally on national TV.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, but I will. Russell, I can't wait till tomorrow. The fireworks are going to make this place look like the 4th of July.
I love it when you're mischievous.
When the fraternity road crew arrives for the shoot and Max Holden meets his rival face to face, there is no telling what will happen.
Hi, darling. You're looking for your son. He's in the rose garden with Kim and Jessica.
Why didn't somebody wake me?
I don't know why somebody didn't wake you. Did you get up out of bed on the wrong side this morning?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. It's just, I had something really important to talk to Cord about, and he insisted on staying at Asa's. Do you know about Sarah and Austin?
Yes, I do. Asa and Renee called last night. Actually, I talked to Asa this morning. He stopped by to pick up Clint because they're driving down to Statesville to bring Bo home.
Yeah. Was there any news on Austin?
No, apparently the police have no leads, but Ace is convinced that Austin has left the country.
Well, for Sarah's sake, I hope that's true.
I know. Oh, honey, it has to have been the most awfully traumatic experience for her.
I'm sure it was. Well, there's one good thing. At least Bo is finally going to be free.
For which we are all very grateful. Tina?
Did you say something?
Darling, why don't you tell me what's bothering you?
Oh, it's just this whole thing with Sarah and Austin. It's got me really upset.
No, something's been bothering you for a while now.
I'm upset about Cord. I can't seem to get his attention anymore.
You still concerned about his friendship with Audrey?
Yeah, with Audrey, and now there's Sarah, too. The guy really has a thing for helping these damsels in distress.
Well, he's a very caring person. It's one of the reasons you fell in love with him.
Yeah, it's also one of the reasons I'm losing him. I don't know, maybe I'm boring now or something because I'm not in trouble anymore. He used to have to save me from a different disaster practically every day, and maybe that's what he found attractive.
I am quite sure there are ways to put excitement into your marriage without having to be rescued from disaster. Listen, I've got to go. I'm going to go see Megan at the studio. I have to tell her about Sarah. But why don't you meet me for lunch at Barry's, and we'll talk about it, huh?
We don't have to do that. You have given me a great idea already. I know exactly how I'm going to win back Cord's attention.
What are you going to do?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm going to be just fine.
Judge Romero ordered Bo's release as soon as he heard Austin's taped confession this morning.
Well, how convenient that is for the Buchanans.
Pardon?
Well, having a family member willing to take the rap for Bo, how much did it cost, Herb? $1 million, $2 million, plus the promise of an early release for Austin?
If you will let me finish.
Herb, what about Austin? Have the police arrested him?
No, but we'll get him.
Yeah, you'll get him if the Buchanans haven't made sure that he can't be found.
A man who shared a cell with Austin has admitted to helping him with the scheme. He was present when Austin changed the cylinder in your car. He held onto the jacket and cap Austin wore in the garage. He turned them over to the police yesterday. They're identical to Beau's.
So that was Austin I saw in the garage?
Yes.
But why would he want to hurt Michael?
He blames Asa for the 15 years he spent in prison. He wanted revenge, so he went after Asa's son. He contrived Michael's death so that Beau would be blamed for it. Unfortunately, Gabrielle and Alicia took your car to the hospital that night, and Alicia became Austin's victim.
Oh, my God.
He will be caught, Michael. He will be brought to justice now that he's confessed.
And what about Sarah? Has she got over her shock?
How'd you know Sarah was involved?
Did the police catch Austin yet?
No, darling. But Rafe called while you were away.
You didn't tell him I was at the Rape Crisis Center, did you?
Look. Asa and Cord and Dan and Susan and I are the only ones that know what happened. We promised we'd keep it a secret, and we will.
I was just so afraid somebody was going to see me when I was going in there.
Look, honey, why don't we ask Susan to come out here for your next session if you're feeling uncomfortable?
Yeah, okay. No, I don't know. Well, what did Rafe say? I mean,
well, he said that the man who blew the whistle on Austin gave him some places where Austin might be hiding out. Look, why don't we just sit down and relax a little and have some tea?
Good idea. Thank you very much.
I made myself attractive to him. I went over there to try to seduce the truth out of him.
Wait a minute. You went over there to get a confession out of the man, Sarah.
Well, I went too far.
Darling, you thought he was planning to skip town. You thought this was the way to stop him. He had no right to rape you.
I'm trying to remember what Susan was saying over at the center today. It had nothing to do with physical intimacy. The man was an animal. He was just trying to hurt you.
Yeah, well, he succeeded. I feel ashamed and guilty and dirty.
Sarah, don't feel that way, all right? Because if you do, you let that maniac win. Sarah, it was not your fault. You can't blame yourself for this.
Darling, you are not a victim. You're a survivor.
Not anymore.
What does that mean?
He's gonna come after me again. I know it. He's gonna come after me again, and he's gonna try to kill me.
No, Sarah, listen to me. No, he is not gonna come after you again. I promise you that. You don't have to worry about Austin ever again.
I should have killed him. I should have killed him when I could. I should have just shot him. Oh, God. What am I saying? I'm not any better than he is.
Darling, listen to me. Austin is a vicious, violent man. You are outraged, as we all are. And you want to hurt him as badly as he hurt you, as we all do. You are having a human reaction to a horror that you suffered. But, honey, you can get past that horror.
I can't get past it, Renee. It's going to be a part of me forever.
Darling, we're here to help you deal with it. We're going to support you in every way that you need.
You know, you put your life on the line to try to prove Beau's innocence. Hey, I'm telling you, if it weren't for you, he wouldn't be coming home from prison today.
Oh, my God. How am I going to tell Beau I was raped?
Sarah.
No, I can't do it, all right? I cannot tell him.
Well, it's perfectly natural that she should still be in shock. After all, Beau was put away for life and then just released.
Beau's release has nothing to do with her condition.
Then what is it?
She suspected Austin, so she set him up. Austin was in love with her, so she convinced him that she wanted to run away with him, talked him into admitting his guilt. She was taping the whole thing. Well, Austin discovered the tape recorder and attacked her. While she was defending herself, she shot him with his own gun.
Was she injured?
Psychologically. I mean, she shot the man. Now she's terrified that he'll be coming after her.
Oh, God, that poor girl.
Is there anything else we should know?
Yes, I'm holding a press conference at noon today. I'm not going to mention Sarah's participation. I appreciate you not making it public either.
Of course. You have our word.
Yeah, thank you. I have to get back to the office.
All right, thanks, sir.
Bye.
My God, what have I done? I sent an innocent man to It seems so obvious now that it was a frame-up, but I didn't want to consider that. I pressured the judge into denying bail. I even pressured you into forgetting your doubts on the stand. What kind of a monster am I?
You're not a monster. You did what you felt was right. So did Herb, the judge, the jury, but now it's over, Michael.
Yeah, I doubt it's over for the Buchanans. I wouldn't blame any of them if they wanted to take revenge on me now.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Maybe for a drive. I need to be alone. Tina? We just heard about Austin. You think you can forgive me for the pain that I've caused Bo and your family?
I can, but I'm afraid I don't know about everybody else.
I know.
Look, the reason I stopped by here was, well, it's about the money you wanted me to deliver.
What about it?
Well, if you haven't got someone else, I'd really like to deliver it myself.
Your sister's a real tiger. If she went after Austin all by herself and got him to confess, I'd expect that of you, but not of Sarah.
Oh, my God. Well, how is she this morning? Is she all right?
She's a little better, but it was a dreadful experience for her, Megan. It's going to take her a while to recover.
Is she still at Asa's?
Yes, yes.
I'd
but
like to go there right now.
No, really. She needs to be with Bo now. I know you want to offer her love and support, but I really think you have to give her some time with Bo, honey.
Darling, I think Vicky is right about that. I mean, they thought they'd never be together again. Imagine how you'd feel if it were you and me.
Yeah. All right, I'll go see you later then.
Yeah. Believe me, once Bo is free, Sarah's going to pull herself together. She's one tough little macaroon.
Thank you for coming over here and telling us.
That's all right. It's not something I'm sure you wanted to hear over the phone. Have a safe trip, and call me when you get back.
Okay.
Thanks,
Bye.
Vicky. You believe me, once Bo gets his arms around Sarah, she will be okay.
Max, I can't go to Atlantic City.
Hey, you heard what Vicky said. If she said you should stay, I'd say okay. But she said that Sarah is going to be fine, and what she needs right now is to be alone with Bo, and I agree. Now, you also promised Bo that you were going to win this daisy for him, all right? So let's get a roll on. I want to see you in the limo in 10 minutes in Ruby's costume.
You know how Bo is. He's going to feel guilty about this for the rest of his life. How am I ever going to convince him that it was my fault?
Darling, this is not your fault. You did not ask to be
Look, I don't want Bo to feel responsible. I don't want him looking at me with pity and with guilt and
Sarah,
stuff.
darling,
I don't want anything to change, all right? I want everything just the same. Everything's changed, isn't it? Nothing's ever going to be the same again.
Darling, look. Why don't you sit down and rest for a few minutes, and I'm going to get you a glass of water and a cold cloth for your face, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
You know, Sarah, you're a big reason why Bo's homecoming here is going to be so special today. Hadn't been for you, I don't think he'd much care whether he got out of jail or not. You were the one reason he had hope during all of this.
I'm not the same anymore.
Hey, you're the same woman that he fell in love with, the same woman that he will always love.
When he knows.
Hey, listen to me. I know, and it hasn't changed my feelings for you. And it sure as hell won't change Bo's feelings. In fact, see, I think Bo would want to know about this. He'd want to share it with you. He'd want to help you through this. But look, that's entirely up to you. And if you're worried about telling him, I think when the time is right, I think you'll find the right words. But until then, don't worry about it, because whatever you need from us, you've got it. Okay?
Sarah, darling, Ace's car just pulled in the driveway, and Bo's with him, honey. Now, are you okay? I can intercept him and give you a chance to pull yourself together.
Fine.
Okay. Oh, welcome home. Did you have any trouble with the release paper?
Nah, everything was signed by the time we got there.
Oh, great.
Hey, Uncle Bo, welcome home, man. Good to see you.
Thanks. Is Sarah here?
Yeah, she's in here.
Where is she?
Tina, you have gone back and forth on this Milan trip a dozen times.
Oh, well, I know, but I want to do it now, and I'm willing to take the next flight.
Well, Michael, I don't think we should argue with Tina. Besides, that money has to be at the proper official by tomorrow afternoon, or they will shut down the hotel.
I know. Okay, you handle the details.
Thanks.
Listen, can you stay with the baby this morning?
Of course I can.
Good. I'll call you from the hotel later. Safe trip, Tina.
Thanks. So, shall we make the reservation?
First, I'd like to know how you convinced Cord into letting you make this trip.
I didn't. I decided to do it on my own. I decided that it was time for me to shake him up a little bit. Besides, if I stay here in Landview, I can't do that, knowing what I know about you. I almost told Cord last night.
Tina, please, I still need a few more days to prepare Michael for the shock.
You have got 2 days. Now, either you tell him that that baby upstairs is Brenda's and not his, or I'll tell him the minute I get back.
Let me have some money then here for this last thing. Don't you owe me a few?
I was wondering where you were. Max and his crew will be here any minute.
Did you keep an eye on Marco?
Yes.
Man on him?
He'll keep Marco. He's kept Marco at the tables all night. The creep's taking me to the cleaners.
Oh, sweetie, don't pout. You'll get it back. I'll keep Mr. Dane occupied until his lady love shows up.
Roll here, and this should be straight up on it. I want to number it here. 26. Very good. Thank you. Bring it in.
I bet you have a rabbit's foot in each pocket. Or are you one of those genius math types who can figure the odds in his head?
Neither. I wish either one of those was true. I want 17 straight up, this whole pile.
What's the secret to your success?
Beautiful stranger, huh?
Me?
Yeah, you are beautiful, but it's not you that I'm talking about. Ah, Ruby, where are you when I need you? Come on, he's wiping me out here.
Her name is Ruby.
Yeah. I'm going to take 31, 20, 13, hike.
Where is your lucky little gem?
I don't know. She got unlucky when she started hanging out with me and got in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Serious trouble. I couldn't help her.
Well, obviously she left her luck behind.
Wow. Hey, cool.
Oh, how much have you won?
I don't know. I never count my chickens before they're hatched here. Let me do this, I'm gonna ride this number. Come on, let's see what happens. 20, black and even. Whoa!
I can feel Ruby's spirit here at this table.
Yeah, well, I'd like to have her body here at the table, actually.
Why? You seem to be doing fine.
Well, I'm not gonna be doing so well if somebody doesn't show up soon to rescue me.
Have faith. I'm told it can move mountains.
I thought Sarah'd be waiting out by the front gate for me. Why'd she disappear?
Well, you know, she's probably touching her makeup. You know women. Hell, Cord goes through this all the time.
Yeah. Listen, Bo, I gotta warn you, Sarah's a little on the edge because of everything that's gone down. It's been real tough on her.
Bo, it's you know, it's not easy to shoot a man. Even a lowlife like Austin. And a sensitive young woman like Sarah, this is especially troublesome, so don't expect to get over it too soon.
Why the hell didn't she take you or Cord or Clint or somebody else as a backup when she went after Austin?
For the same reason. We all do stupid things all our lives. We forget the consequences. She was bound and determined to get you out of jail. Now, don't jump on her, son, because she took matters in her own hands.
I'm not going to jump on her. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. What happened?
Well, I told you. She confronted Austin. He confessed, and then he discovered a wire on her, and that's when she grabbed a gun and she shot him.
Well, why did he confess in the first place?
Oh, ego. He was real pleased. He committed the perfect crime. See, then he was going to hightail it out here and have been his word against Sarah's.
Yo, how did he know that she was wearing a tape recorder?
Listen, Bo, I'm sure Sarah is going to have all these details for you, but I wouldn't press her for them until she's really ready to talk about this.
Oh, don't worry. I don't want to do anything to upset her.
Well, look, I need to get moving here. I've got an assignment over at the banner.
Okay, go ahead. I understand.
Take it easy, Cord.
Yeah, I will.
Thanks a lot.
Hey,
all of you. Thank you very much. Otherwise, I would never have gotten through this thing.
It's over, son. It's all behind us.
Cord,
Right. I'll walk you to your car.
Sure, Paul, thanks. Good having you back, Paul.
You know, Paul, it's really weird just walking on carpet again after walking on concrete floors all the time.
Well, take your shoes off and do it.
But I feel like taking my clothes off and getting my trunks on and going out and getting a tan by the pool.
Good, good. While you're doing that, I'm going to talk to Lovelace about suing Michael Grant for giving false testimony against you.
Forget it.
Forget it?
Yeah, I don't want to hear any more talk of revenge or anger. There's so many more important things in this life to concentrate on. Like Sarah.
$23, $17, $29. $14, red and easy. I could feel that. I'm out of here.
Oh, wait, what are you doing?
Well, I'm quitting is what I'm doing.
I have an inspiration. 15. Trust me.
What do you want, black and eye? That's it. I'm really out of here now. Sorry, I
Do you
gotta
still
go.
have chips left? You can't quit?
Well, not for long if I don't. Hey, let me cash this in. Can you trade these
Your
down
luck will
for me?
change. I can feel it.
Honey, nothing's going to change here except for the fact that I'm going to lose my rent money if I stick around.
I'll tell you what. I'll invest in your talent. We'll split it 60-40. 60 for you, 40 for me. Let me stand in for Ruby until you find her again.
I don't know what it is you want exactly, but I've been up all night. I need a shave. I need a shower. Take care.
Did that creep say something to insult you?
He said goodbye, which means my plan is ruined. Megan won't run into Marco, so Max won't be jealous. They'll come here, have a wonderful time. She'll go back to Lambview, give wonderful performances, and win the Daisy. Damn it! It was so perfect. It was so perfect.
Well, maybe we can find another way to upset her. Make her give a lousy performance.
No use. That witch is rolling in good luck, and I'm rolling in bad.
Where you going?
We'll go eat lunch. Stay out of Megan's sight. I'll watch her on the TV monitor in your office.
Hey, Russell!
Max, let's just do this and get the hell out of here, okay?
I can finally believe that this is all over. You know, the whole ride back from Statesville, I just knew that a cop was going to stop us and make us turn right around and go back. Or I'd wake up and it would be some kind of a bad dream or something, but this is not a dream, is it?
No, sirree. You are a free man, Bo.
I don't even know how to begin to thank you for everything that you did for me and for all the pain that I know that it caused you.
We told Bo that you shot Austin and how you were real shook up about it.
You had to do it, honey. You had to protect yourself. God, I know that he hurt you. Look, if I could get my hands on him, I swear, for 30 seconds.
Oh, wait a minute. You said no more talk about anger and revenge. Let's forget about Austin. Let's forget about the past. Let's just celebrate the future. What about a homecoming party?
That'd be a great idea, Paul. I'd love that. There's tons of people out there that I like to thank for all their support.
Well, let's get it organized. We'll do it tomorrow.
Well, okay, right now, could you give me just a little time alone with Sarah? Some privacy?
Oh, sure. Renee, we'll be in the study.
See you guys later.
You haven't even said a word since I've been home. Not that Asa really gave you a chance. I know. Here I am, going on and on about how happy I am, and you're still suffering from the pain that Austin put you through. Sweetheart, you can't feel guilty about that. You had to defend yourself. Nobody's going to blame you for shooting him.
Oh.
Ace is right. Let's forget about the past, and let's just celebrate our future.
Honey? What's your luggage doing out there in the hall?
Oh, I was just writing you a note. Honey, I'm going to Milan.
Milan.
To, do Michael Grand's dirty work?
It's a business trip.
Oh, business trip. You mean paying off some kind of a corrupt city official blackmail money to keep one of Michael Grand's hotels open? That kind of business.
Here is my schedule.
That's it. I'm going to call Michael Grand right now and tell him exactly where he can shove his money.
Lee, I don't interfere in your work, and you can't interfere in mine, all right? It's just a job. I told Michael I'm going to deliver that, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep my word.
Yeah? Well, what about the vow you made to me, honey?
What are you talking about? I'm not breaking my wedding vows. All I'm doing is my job, and I'm tired of sitting around here being your last priority, hoping that maybe you're going to give me just a little attention here.
You know, if you could think about somebody for maybe 10 minutes other than yourself, other people have needs too, Tina.
Great. Why don't you go fill their needs? I'm going to Milan.
Fine.
Cord, what is happening to us?
I don't know what's happening to us, girl. Maybe you can find out on your mission to Milan.
Cord!
Tina's going to change planes in London, and she is scheduled to arrive in Milan by tomorrow morning.
I will meet her at the airport.
Wonderful, Carlo. I was also hoping that you could do me another favor. I was wondering if it'd be possible for the authorities to detain Tina for a couple of days. I don't want her arrested or hurt or anything like that.
It won't be too difficult to have a passport stolen.
Oh, you are brilliant. That could be perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay, Paul, let's get a little wider shot on this and get a little more of the casino. Come on, Ruby, place the bet. Let's see what's happening, man. Come on, lawyer, get in there. Yes. All right, Ruby. Okay, now, just slots. Just slots big. Here we go. Come on. There. Okay, still got hope now. You're going to place the rest. Come on, go. All right. 11. You're going to win. All right, Ruby.
Perfect. Yes.
Come on.
Right.
Smile, Lloyd.
Hands are choking. Yes. I think it's time for a drink here.
Go right ahead, Lloyd. Get through with this.
You all set?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thank God. I am so tired.
No, we got a few more solos to do.
Come on, Matt. You don't want to overstay our welcome.
We're on a roll. Come on, things are happening. Let's do some over at the crap table. Paul. Excuse me. Shoot right here. Shoot for just a second. I really hate to do this. Need the dice over here? For the lady. All right, Ruby, let's do it. She's rolling. She's winning big. Great, great. Hi. You've been doing this before. I know this.
All right, that's enough. I'm sick of this.
Okay. Paul, wrap it up.
All right, good. Listen, I'm going to change my clothes, and I'll be back in a flash, okay?
Ruby, where have you been? I'm glad you're back.
Asa talked nonstop all the way from Statesville, and when Bo finally got a chance to ask him a question about the shooting, Paul gave him a vague answer and changed the subject. Now, he's covering something, honey. I know it.
Have you seen the budget file?
Are you listening to me?
Yes, of course I'm listening to you. Oh, thank you.
Well, you think I'm imagining things?
Honey, if Cord says that he and Asa are not covering up anything, can't you take him at his word?
Honey, Cord was fumbling all over himself trying to avoid my questions. When it comes to lying, Cord isn't very slick at it.
Well, what do you think he's covering up?
Well, I don't know, but it has something to do with Sarah and Austin. Now, why wasn't she at the mansion when Bo arrived? Why didn't she rush into his arms and tell him how happy she was to see him?
Sweetheart, you grew up on a ranch. You learned about guns at a very early age. I'd be willing to bet you that until yesterday, Sarah had never even held a gun in her hand. And she shot a man. I'd still be upset, too.
No. There's more to it than that. I wish you'd have been there. You'd know what I'm talking about.
Are you suggesting that the shooting wasn't self-defense?
I'm not suggesting anything like that. I just know that there's something going on that we're not being told about.
Sarah could have been killed. It's possible that the realization of that has just hit all three of them. Why don't you give them a few days to recover? And if you still think that they're hiding something, well, I'll go and talk to Sarah.
I love you so much.
Oh, you know, that's the welcome home that I expected.
I want everything to be the same, but...
Sweetheart, nothing has changed, except I think I might love you just a little bit more, if that's even possible.
No, something else has changed.
Not for me.
For me.
Look, Austin's out there. I know he's going to come back. He's going to find me. He's going to hurt me. I know he will.
He's not going to risk being captured and convicted for Alicia's murder. And that's exactly what's going to happen if he ever even shows his face in Landview again. Now, I'm positive he's headed for Mexico. Trust me. Everything is going to be just fine. Okay? Let's go home. Let's go tell Tugger that I'm a free man now.